You want to straighten your teeth? Thinking about that well-known brand, Smile Direct Club? I found another video online by a Darlene Green. She posted her personal experience with Smile Direct Club. Caption is, "My dentist warned me." Honest review. So I'm gonna react. Time for some PFOing so you know where you're going. Okay, let's jump right in.
To my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Today is a little different. I'm going to talk about my experience with Smile Direct Club so far, my first impressions. So I just got my aligners in the mail. Very exciting. I'm going to open them up.
It probably is exciting, like Christmas.
So it comes with the aligner guide and then a whitening tool, a case to hold your aligners. Like this is my first month, and then the second month, and so on for the 6 months. Month 1, week 1.
Good instructions.
This would be the first set. We will see how they feel. Okay, so I put in my first set of aligners, and at first it was really hard to get the bottom ones in. I know that's where my teeth need the most work. So it was a bit of a struggle. I was panicking for a second there. I thought that I was gonna have to call them and tell them my aligners did not fit my teeth, but I eventually pulled them off, but they were like half on. So I got them off and then tried again and they went on. I am a little terrified to try to take them out, so I think I'm just gonna leave them in.
Yeah, that first tray, and not even just the first tray, anytime you put in a new tray, sometimes it can be a little tricky to get down, and then it's gonna be really tight, so you might be hesitant to take it out. More than likely, it's just teeth are not straight, and to get the tray down, plastic's gotta flex over the different bumps and contours and squeeze down in. Once it gets down, then it'll be good.
We are out for a leisurely walk today. Figured I'd just give a quick update. This is the end of day 2 for my aligners. So man, oh man, day 1 was rough. If you're going to get these aligners, I highly recommend that the very first time you put in a first set, you wait until like nighttime when you know you're going to sleep and you're gonna have them in for at least, 8 hours or something like that.
That is an excellent point. When I did my Invisalign, I always try to put in the new set, whichever, not just the first set. I'm talking like when you switch to tray 2 or tray 3. Anytime I switch to a new tray, I'd put them in the night before so that you can sleep in them during the night and just get a little bit, there's some tooth movement that happens over an 8-hour period while you're asleep. It maybe helps manage the soreness.
They can at least get used to your teeth a little bit, because I was so excited when I got home from work to put them on that, I had them on for about an hour, and then I was like, oh, well, I'm really hungry. I need to eat dinner now. And taking them off was extremely painful, and the aligners were actually like...
I don't think this is not specific to Invisalign or Smile Direct Club. It's just anytime you do a clear aligner that's moving your teeth and you have to take it out after you've had it in for just a couple hours, probably gonna be sore.
With blood when I was trying to take them out, because they're so tight to your gums and to your teeth, which is a good thing, but taking them out just, it's a...
Full of blood? My experience with the Invisalign has not been that they're, blood pools, but Smile Direct Club, I've heard through different videos that the plastic is a little bit longer, it maybe covers some of the gums, and so as you take it out, it may put more pressure or rub the gums, and so yeah, it may irritate the gums and you get some bleeding.
Curve. I do have them in right now, so I'm sure that you can hear a slight lisp.
Lisp? Okay, actually, when I had my Invisalign, I felt the same way. It's like, it causes a lisp, but it's not as noticeable, I think, as the individual who has the trays in. So lisp, definitely a real thing, but maybe not as bad as you think.
It's not crazy bad. I was preparing myself for worse, so it's fine. But yeah, other than that, taking them out, I did accidentally bend them a little bit. They give you this tool, and it was so hard to get them out that it was like the plastic along the bottom of them was actually bending up. So right now the bottom of my aligner is bent outwards, and so it is cutting into my lip a little bit, so it does kind of hurt to talk. I'm trying to just deal with it and not talk a lot. So yeah,
talking a lot right now, but yeah, there are tools out there. Smile Direct Club may have a special tool for them, but it's just a tool that can help you pull the plastic off the teeth. I personally like the idea, and if you're okay with getting your hands in your mouth, but you go into the areas that have the least retention. That could be in the very back, up at the top. I don't know if you can see all the way back there. Zoom in. Anyways, yeah, so in the back, on the inside, on the bottom, on the inside, you kind of roll it out. Those are ways that can help get the plastic out a little bit easier.
Just my first 2 days. As far as actually having them in, really isn't that painful aside from, you know, the side effects of it just like cutting into my lip. But my teeth themselves don't hurt too much. They're a little uncomfortable, but when I take them out to eat, it like feels like normal. Like my teeth are not super sore eating or anything like that. So yes, I will be giving more updates on that, I'm sure. So we're on a family walk right now before we go to dinner. You've heard my experience of the first 2 days or so, how challenging it was to get them on and off. I've learned a couple tricks since then, some pointers that I want to mention. By the third day, I was seriously considering giving up.
Maybe because it hurt so bad.
Is there any way that I can stop this process right now and get my money back and send the aligners back and just be done with it? However, as I finished out the first week, things started to get a little bit easier. It was easier to take the aligners out and to get them back in. I was starting to adjust to my new life of only eating 3 times a day, because of course you need to wear the aligners 24/7, with the exception of when you're eating or drinking anything that's not water. I eat breakfast, I eat lunch, I eat dinner.
Yeah, so any sort of aligner product that you use to straighten your teeth might actually be like an off-brand dieting tool, because if you snack it all the time, then you're not using the trays and they're not working effectively, so you maybe tend to eat a little bit less, or just be intentional with your eating.
However, I learned that when taking them out, like, do not try to take them out from the front whatsoever. I mean,
I like that idea. The front is possibly where it's the most retentive. That's what we talk about, taking it out from the back.
like you use either the tool that they give you. It was now indenting into my lip, mostly on the bottom, and it was like cutting into my lip. And so all week it hurt to talk, it hurt to move my mouth. And
you know, irritations on the lips, gums, it sounds like you can't really get away from it. It happens in the braces. It can happen with, sounds like, Smile Direct Club. I don't hear it too much from Invisalign folks because the plastic is cut a little bit differently, but we still hear it sometimes.
Anyway, week 2 has been a lot better. I have a 6-month treatment. So about 3 months through, I might do a little update video just to show you guys. I do want to talk about the beginning of the whole process, because there are 2 ways to do this. You can either get the impression kit sent to your home and do the impressions yourself, or you could go to a Smile Direct Club location. It was free for me to go to the appointment and have them do the 3D scan in person, versus the at-home kit is usually, I think it's around $100 or so. They were friendly. I went in, I had an appointment. It was in this little suite in a building. There were 2 people that worked there. One of them, you know, he just sat me down, asked me some questions, got my information, you know, asked if I had any questions about treatment, and this was all before the 3D scan. So when I was done talking to him, which was only about 5 minutes maybe, they took me down into a room where they had a 3D scanner, and they scan it all across, you know, and they take a few seconds in every section of your mouth, on the bottom and the top of your teeth, and you can actually see them forming the scan on a screen. And so once they receive all the images that they need, then they'll just ask you a few more questions. They show you a lot of before and after photos. I will tell you this, when I first went in, the guy said, you know, we straighten teeth, but we don't work with your bite.
Well, that is very telling. That's good, that's good. Good to get information. Straighten teeth, but we don't fix bites.
You know, if you have an underbite or an overbite, like, we're not going to fix that. We straighten teeth. And I thought to myself, okay, I don't think I have either of those issues. So I thought to myself, okay, well, this won't be a big deal. Like, I just want my teeth straightened. So I signed up, and they said it'll take about 4 to 6 weeks. It did take, I believe, 6.5 actually for me to get my box of aligners.
When we offer our Invisalign, it's usually about a month's worth of time before you get your trays too. So that's not too crazy, because the trays have got to be manufactured. The dental professional who's helping straighten the teeth and decide on the right alignment, right? They've got to spend time doing that, and then they manufacture it, and then they send it to you. So there's a lot that's going on.
I do want to bring up what my dentist said. About a month after signing up. I had a cleaning at my dentist and I wanted to just run it by him real quick. Do you have any patients that have experience with this? How did it go? He said that he only had one patient that actually did Smile Direct Club all the way through, completed the treatment, came in, and they were ecstatic about their teeth. He said that the patient loved their new smile and everything like that. He said, however, her bite was completely messed up. He said that, you know, she was very happy because cosmetically, you know, her teeth were completely straight and she was satisfied with that. And he was like, you know, I'm happy for her. He's like, however, down the line, there may be issues now that her bite is off, that you could need other dental work because of the pressure on your teeth and the way that your mouth is closing now and the way you're chewing now and everything. So there are some concerns there.
Excellent point. And I'm glad to hear that the technician that she used at the Smile Direct Club said that we straighten teeth, but we don't fix bites. Everybody has a little bit of overbite. That means that your top teeth come down past your bottom teeth. People often refer to overbite, and you can check out our other videos about overjet, overbite. Overjet is what people refer to as overbite. It's when your top teeth stick out in front of your bottom teeth. We want everybody to have a little bit of overjet, meaning your top teeth and your bottom teeth shouldn't just hit on top of each other like this. You definitely shouldn't have an underbite like this. We want your top teeth in front of your bottom teeth. So everybody has a bite, right? And we want that bite to include the top teeth being in front of your bottom teeth. When you straighten teeth, it changes the way that your teeth can fit together, and then it changes the way that your bite fits together. And so you may be here and then all of a sudden you're like biting on top of your teeth like this, or you go into an underbite, and that can be less ideal. And as the dentist mentioned, maybe can contribute to problems down the road for your teeth or for your bite. Sometimes it's not that simple, but it is important to at least consider and be aware. Oh, what I was gonna say is that patient, it sounds like she reported from the dentist, ecstatic about the straightness of the teeth. Well, one of the things that makes up a smile is not just the straight teeth, but is the beautiful bite. People that have a bite that fits together the right way tend to have the most cosmetic smiles. You can't always tell that, but when somebody has a big smile, you can see the way that the bite fits together. Excessive overbite, which we call overjet, or excessive underbite, those are less cosmetic, and the ideal bite is when the teeth fit together the way that they should.
He actually asked me, can you get your money back? And I was like, I don't think so. I showed him the scans that they sent me. They say like, this is what your smile is like now, and this is what it will look like at the end of your treatment. So he basically said like, just beware of how it is affecting your bite. I have been thinking about it kind of nonstop.
It's good to see those 3D renderings. Unfortunately, some of that technology is still, it's not 100% predictive. So you just be aware that as you look at something and the way that they show it may not be completely accurate on what your teeth will look like as you go through the trays.
So going forward with the treatment, I'm still doing this, but I'm very cautious. If it starts to go in a direction where I feel like it is causing me to have, you know, an underbite or an overbite or something, I might stop treatment. I don't know. I'm really taking it week by week. You know, I asked my dentist at that time, like, okay, so let's say I go through the treatment, my bite is messed up, what now? And he said, you would have to get old-fashioned braces or go through actual Invisalign that does pay attention to your bite when straightening your teeth. So that's not something I want to hear.
Hey, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna highlight this. Braces and Invisalign and clear aligners, just clear aligners in general, Smile Direct Club, those aren't what deal with your bite. Who deals with your bite? Me, your orthodontist, the dental provider. It doesn't matter what the tool is, all right? Certain tools have more capacity than others. Like in this case, like the Smile Direct Club or any direct-to-consumer product is limited in its ability to fix a bite. But braces and Invisalign are other clear aligners that dental or orthodontic specialists use to straighten teeth and beautify bites can be used to address bites. And so I think the key is not necessarily, the tool is definitely important. It's definitely important. But beyond that, what's driving the tool, what's making the tool work is the provider, is the orthodontist. That's why it's worth it to consider going to an orthodontic specialist to straighten your teeth and to beautify your bite.
So I'm gonna be really cautious with this, but I just wanted to be 100% honest with you and anyone that is considering getting aligners. So if you have any questions for me, please leave a comment below. I'd be happy to answer your question about the experience so far. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. If you're new to my channel, usually I focus on my health and fitness.
Well, Darlene Green, thank you so much for sharing your insight into your Smile Direct Club journey. Again, this tends to be a trendy topic because people want straight teeth and they want to know how to do it in a quick and easy way, convenient, cost-effective, and unfortunately, there's trade-offs associated with all those things. Convenience, cost-effective. If those trade-offs are worth it to you, then Smile Direct Club may be the route for you. I think that there's more risk inherent with going through a direct-to-consumer product because you don't have that direct supervision, so I don't recommend it. But again, you may think that I'm a little bit biased because I want to straighten your teeth and beautify your bite. Listen, if you have any questions or comments about your personal experience with Smile Direct Club, I'm glad that this is going well for this young lady right now and that she is trying to include her dental provider as she does this. Hopefully that she can keep it safe and reasonable and she can get the good results that she wants. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel so that I can open your eyes to the wonderful world of straight teeth. Getting braces and Invisalign through your orthodontic provider could be me and beautiful bites. That's all I've got. Just a little PFOing so you know where you're going. Packard out.